everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my monthly favorites and this one is for April, so let's get started. All right, so first off, I'm finding that people really love to know what I am buying or the items that, brands are sending to me that I really enjoy and stuff. So I love doing these videos. They're very casual and, it helps me kind of like take a step back and look at the things that I'm really, like what I'm really using, whether it's like clothing or beauty products or even things that I get for my kids. So I really enjoy doing these videos. So if you guys are liking them, make sure that you like this video. That way I know that you want to see more of these. So obviously I love beauty products, so we'll start with that category. And the first products I want to talk about are from Kosas. This is the Air Brow, which is a brow gel, and then the Brow Pop. The funny thing about this is I had seen different content creators receiving PR packages from Kosas for this launch, and I was a little bit jelly. And the reason why I was a little bit jealous was because they were receiving all this candy, and it was the good stuff. It was like Airheads, it was gummies, watermelon gummies, Starburst. It was like all pink Starburst, by the way. And I was like, that's all I ever want. I wish brands would just send me the good candy. So I had this realization that I actually received the box and I'm so pumped about it. And on top of it, I got these beautiful eyebrow products. I personally love eyebrow products. I love testing them out and seeing how they work on my brows because while I have dark brows, I definitely did a number on them when I was younger and I have made them sparse. Things like my thyroid problems have made them, a little bit more sparse. Age, all of that stuff. So I'm constantly trying to figure out how to make my brows look their best. And I'm always interested in different brow products. First impressions of these products so far. I love the brow pencil. I was a little bit too heavy-handed when I first started using it. And I think it's because I went from the Fenty brow pencil, which is a little bit harder to use. And actually I've decided that maybe it's a little too hard to get color deposit from it. So I went from the Fenty pencil to this one, and I was used to pressing a little bit harder with the Fenty pencil, whereas this one, it's so soft and smooth and deposits a lot of color, so you have to just be light-handed with it, even though it's like a pencil powdery kind of feel. I also think that the colors that I have are maybe a touch too dark for me. I always like to go like a shade or two lighter than my natural hair color for brows. Whenever brows are too dark, for me, it feels like it's really jarring to look at. So I try not to go too dark with my brows. I have in the past. Nikki, my makeup artist, has really like drilled it into my head to not do that. So I will say if you guys see me wearing this, it's maybe a touch too dark, but I'm also very light-handed with it. The Air Brow is really interesting to me as well. I also got in my PR package from them the clear version, which by the way, how beautiful is this packaging? It's really fun. It's so pretty and fun. I have to just point that out. It's not what should matter, but we all know it does. Anyway, but I think I'm leaning more towards the clear one because when you look at the ingredients and the way it feels on your brows, yes, you get that fluffiness to your brows, but for me, I need like a really strong hold. Like today on my brows, we're using wig glue to get my brows to stay where I want them to be. So in comparison, this is just a little bit too conditioning. It's almost like a brow growth / conditioner for your brows that's supposed to also give you this like feathery look to your brows that's really in right now. But for me, it feels like it's not really depositing as much color as I wanted it to, and it's more of a conditioner. So I find that I'm using this more on days when I'm going for really natural, like just a natural look. But I also like to use something with a little bit of color when I am just in a hurry, but I need to get out the door. Next up, this is by Jergens. It's their Natural Glow Wet Skin Moisturizer. This one specifically is for a gradual tan, but they do have just a moisturizer version of this too. This one also has like firming and it supposedly reduces cellulite, but really what makes this amazing is the ease of use. I'm gonna get in trouble for talking about this because the friend that recommended it to me was already like, it's so hard to get it. Like when you go to the store, you don't see too many sitting on the shelf. Trying to get it on Amazon, you can't even get it on Prime necessarily. It's just really hard to get. And I went for the fair to medium tone and I couldn't really find too many of the fair to medium tone. I had to actually get the medium to dark one first to try it out. And I have to tell you, this stuff is amazing. You use it in your shower. So basically when you are done with your shower, you turn it off. While your skin is wet, you just glob it all over your body. You towel off a little bit to buff it in and you are done. You're done moisturizing, you are done treating your cellulite, which I'm not really focused on anyway. I don't even know if it helps that. I didn't even look at the ingredients to see what helps with the cellulite truly, because all I really wanted it for was the ease of use to get that self-tan look, that bronzy glow that's really easy to get without, I mean, you can feel a little bit because you can still overdo it or get streaky, but this has been so easy to use and I love this stuff. My lipsticks, I feel like I need to include lipstick in every favorites video. These YSL Rouge Volupte Shine lipsticks are not new, at least not the lipstick isn't new, but they have new shades. And I was so pumped when I saw that they had these new beautiful shades. At first I thought they were all like these bright reds, different shades of red, but then I started realizing they're different like plums and even like a lighter like nude kind of pinky color and stuff. So I ordered a couple of these new colors because I was so pumped about it. If you guys don't know, these are some of my favorite lipsticks ever. They give you a balmy look. They feel nice on your lips. They're just sort of shiny, but they're not like hyper glossy, which I like glossy, don't get me wrong. But on an everyday basis, like these are just such nice lipsticks and they have this beautiful scent to them that I just have always loved. So I got these new colors and I have been loving them. And then surprise, YSL actually sent me a box with all of the new colors. So I didn't even need to buy these, but I bought them anyway. So I just have double, which is amazing for me because I'm gonna use them because I love them so much. The new colors are beautiful. I'm wearing one of them right now. This is number 124. It's kind of like a light plum / raspberry kind of color. Raspberry, I think more like bright, but it's not bright. It's, I don't know, you guys can see. It's a very pretty color. It's right up my alley. It's like the perfect kind of like hybrid color for me and my makeup artist Nikki because Nikki likes to go really nude with it and I like a little bit of a plum tone to it. So it's like that perfect little in between. It's like if we made a lipstick color together, this would be our baby. Next up are a couple of perfumes that I got from Ellis Brooklyn. I had not heard of this brand until recently. I love perfume. You guys probably don't hear that too much from me, especially recently because I spent like the last 4 years pregnant and breastfeeding and stuff, and that really put a damper on me wearing fragrance because I either just couldn't handle the smell of fragrance while I was pregnant or I didn't want to wear a strong fragrance while I was like holding my babies. But now I'm like easing into this stage of my life all over again where I'm free from a baby being in my arms at all times. It's a new stage. It's feeling like I'm me again, sort of, because I'm also in a whole new stage with the babies, but I can start to wear perfume a little bit more now. And I feel like I am starting to go out just slightly out into the world again. And we've even gone out to like outdoor dinner now and stuff. This is like a whole new world for me in the past year. So perfume suddenly is like a thing for me. And these perfumes are beautiful. This is one of the newest perfumes from Ellis Brooklyn. This one is called Bee, and it's actually because the woman who is the founder of the brand, her name is Bee Shapiro. She has her own little perfume now that is called Bee. And I'm not gonna try to explain fragrance to you guys. I just wanna like call attention to it because everything that I have smelled is beautiful from the perfumes. This one has like a warm scent to it. No, I'm not even gonna try to, I'm gonna try to explain some fragrance to you guys and I don't know anything about fragrance, so I'm not going to, but I love this one especially. I like both of these a lot, but I love this one called Salt. I can't even begin to explain it to you. I wish I could. I wish I was better at explaining what it is that I'm getting from these perfumes, but they are so unique and pretty. They smell expensive. That's what it is. And they look expensive. They're like $100 a bottle, but they are parfums, so they are very nice quality. It's a really nice fragrance brand. I'm gonna continue using these perfumes a little bit more, and maybe I'll update you too on which one I end up using the most, which I think is gonna end up being Salt. But they're really pretty. There are other, products that you can buy from Ellis Brooklyn as well, like candles and stuff, but these are what I have picked up so far, and they are beautiful, beautiful fragrances. So if you like perfume, check out Ellis Brooklyn. I feel like I haven't heard enough people talk about it yet. But that actually leads me to the next product and the reason why I found out about Ellis Brooklyn, and that is because of this Theragun right here. This is the Theragun Mini, and this was actually a gift that was sent to me from the brand, and they happened to have thrown in an Ellis Brooklyn product into the package to me. So not only did I get this beautiful gift, but they sent, you know, this little perfume set for me as well. It's just a beautiful package to receive from a brand. Arun, my husband, is obsessed with Theragun. He got one of the original ones, which is just a little bit bigger than this. He's been like making gains during the pandemic. Like that's pretty much all he's been doing with his spare time is working out. It's infuriating to me because I'm just jealous, but he has been working out a lot. And a guy that he's friends with that is a personal trainer recommended that he gets the Theragun. And I had seen, you know, like people that I have worked out with, like I used to do a lot of like Pilates and stuff like that. And all the Pilates instructors were talking about Theragun. But when I tried Arun's, I felt like it was kind of big for me because I'm a petite person and it felt so intense to use it. But for some reason, having it in a mini size, I think it's pretty intense still. That's the whole point of it. But for some reason, having this mini size and it being for me made it feel like something I would want to use. And I'll tell you, it is amazing. This truly will get any knot out of, you know, like wherever you want to use it, whether it's on your butt, your thighs, your arm, back of your neck. This will get the knots out. It is crazy amazing. And I love that there is a mini size, and I didn't even know that they had a mini until they sent this to me. One of the next products that I'm really pumped about, and I realized a lot of people are pumped about it too because I did an unboxing of it on my Instagram stories. I recently got a blender called Beast. At first I was like, why is it called Beast? But it's a beast. So if you guys know about like NutriBullet, for instance, how, you know, like they just make it easy to make a 1 serving smoothie or whatever it is that you want to just puree. I used to use the NutriBullet and then it eventually broke on me and I just never picked up a new one. This is like the NutriBullet, but chicer. It's a little bit, you know, just nicer in the features that it has and stuff. It works really well. If you're one of those people that's always debating like a Vitamix, or you have a blender, but you don't use it to make your smoothies and stuff because it's just this big process because it's so big, you have to clean it and all that kind of stuff. The Beast is amazing for you if you just truly want to make some smoothies because it's just so easy. You basically open up the capsule that it comes with, which is all really pretty, by the way. You put all of your ingredients into it and then you put the top onto it and you literally just like place that onto the base. You hit a button. It is so fast. It works really, really fast. It's so powerful. It even has like temperature sensors and stuff, which I think is very interesting about it, but it's fast, like seconds into, you know, pressing the button, it will make your smoothie for you very, very smooth too. And then you just take it off and you can just replace the blender part of it with a cap that has like a narrow opening so that you can actually drink from it and you are just ready to go. You don't have to pour it into other cups if you don't want to, unless you make more than 1 serving. You can, you know, close that cap and take it with you to work, take it with you to the gym, whatever it is, put it in your car while you're driving to drink it. It's just really convenient. It's also just really nice to have in your kitchen, and it's way cheaper than a Vitamix. It's about $100, $130, something like that. It's just a really cool, like personalized blender. Next up, these little bows are for Isla, and they were sent to me from one of my followers, actually. She has a little boutique called Mariah's Village. You can find her on Instagram at Mariah's Village. She has a bunch of different hair accessories, and these are just so, so cute. Isla loves wearing all her little bows, and I'm constantly looking for different places to buy her hair accessories. So I like to shop small businesses when it comes to products like this, and these are super duper cute. Next up, we are moving to fashion. I actually made way for the item I am going to talk about next, and that is one of my necklaces. This right here is a necklace that I got from a brand called Fallon. It's called the Hailey, and that's because I saw Hailey Bieber wearing this. What's funny is I'm not one of those people that's like heavily influenced by like a celebrity or somebody, you know, like by the things that they're wearing. And then I saw Hailey wearing these beautiful necklaces, and truly it started with this other necklace that she wears that's maybe a little bit longer. It's also a gold necklace. I looked that one up and I was like blown away by how expensive it was. And I kind of was like, someday I can maybe afford this or not. I don't even know. I don't even know if at this point in my life I could ever validate spending that much money on a necklace. So good for her. But I also thought that the other necklace that she wore was really pretty. So I texted Carly on my team because she's always on top of fashion, because her nickname is actually Fashion on the team, because she always knows what's going on when it comes to trends. So I asked her, who makes Hailey's necklace? And she goes, Fallon. So I looked up the website, placed an order and I finally got this necklace. I actually ordered this in like December, and it took a very long time to get it. So if you guys do get onto the website, you know, they might have like restocked at this point or something, but it took like a couple of months to get this necklace. I really love it. It is a 14 karat gold plated necklace, so it's not all real gold, but that also makes it a little bit more affordable. And for a trendy piece, I feel like you don't want it to be, you don't necessarily want to spend as much money like that necklace, the other necklace that Hailey wears. I just cannot validate it knowing that, I just can't validate it, period. It's so expensive, but it's so beautiful. But so is this one, and I'm very happy that I can at least get myself this as a treat. All right, next up, you guys know I love silk. This is a robe by Lunya. This is like a loungewear, sleepwear brand, and they make all these different silk items. And this is their silk robe, but also I got their silk eye mask, which I'll talk to you guys in just a bit about because I love eye masks so much. But first off, the silk robe it's real silk. It feels so expensive, and it kind of is a little bit pricey, I'm not gonna lie, but I kept getting all their Instagram ads. It was basically for the past year that I was getting all these Instagram ads, and I was like, am I worth it? You know, do I actually think it's worth spending the money to get this silk robe? And then just when I decided that it was worth getting the silk robe, I think the brand must have heard me like thinking about them and sending them positive vibes, because you guys know, I mean, like the PR that I get is usually either baby stuff, sometimes, not even always, but mostly beauty stuff. So for a brand that does mostly like fashion or, you know, like loungewear to reach out to me was kind of like, oh my God, they know. How do they know? It's like Google. They just know everything. Anyway, they reached out and they were like, we would love to send you one of our robes and our eye mask. And they did! So I'm really pumped about this because I love this robe. It is so pretty. And I have to tell you, now that I have felt it and I have worn it, it's totally worth it. And I might even buy myself a new color because I love it so much. But let's talk about the eye mask. So I started using an eye mask not too long ago because I was having a hard time sleeping. I still have a little bit of a hard time sleeping, but I'm getting so much better. One of the things that helped me was wearing an eye mask at night. You know, you put your eye mask on and it just makes you feel like there's nothing else you can do. You cannot look at your phone anymore. You can't you just have to give in to sleep, right? And I think that's one of my biggest issues is that I will convince myself that I still have things to do, or I'll look at my phone or something. So this really helps to just make you stop and go to sleep. But I love a nice silk eye mask. You guys know I love to sleep on silk. It's just really nice on your skin. It's nice on your hair. This one is super duper plush. It's almost like a pillow. It's really large. It takes up a large space on your face as well. So it's almost like you're protecting your face, like this whole entire area, almost like goggle size. And it feels like heaven. It's so nice and plush when you sleep with this on. It's beautiful. And last, this was truly a treat yourself moment when I got this. You guys, if you remember my friend Sharzad, she had this leather jacket. It was like this emerald green color that she would wear on our shoots, and she would wear it to dinner and stuff. And I would find myself petting her all the time because it was just so lovely and buttery and nice. And I would always be like, I'm gonna get myself one of those jackets. I'm gonna get myself one of those jackets. I'm gonna get myself one of those jackets. And I'm one of those people that really feels guilty spending money on myself. I do. And you know what? I have worked really hard for what I have. You know, I think about my mom a lot where I'm like, my mom will not treat herself whatsoever. Somebody else has to like put the money into to treat my mom. So I feel like I was starting to go down that path, and I've worked really hard for all the stuff that I have. So I'm like, I'm in this mode right now where I'm like, I'm going to treat myself and get myself the things that I want. And one of those things was this jacket. And actually Sharzad was with me when I bought it. She was the one that told me. It's by a brand called Nour Hammour. It is a French brand. They recently had a pop-up here in Los Angeles. So Sharzad texted me and she was like, you wanna meet up and go look at the jackets that they have at this pop-up? And I was like, yes. So we tried on jackets, and I didn't end up with the type of jacket that I originally had thought I wanted, which was, you know, similar to the one that Sharzad had. I ended up getting this jacket instead, which I think is just so cool. It is a brown suede coat. It's got, you know, like these 70s vibes going for it. Apparently some celebrities wear it, but that's not the reason why I got it, because I had no idea. But it's just a really nice coat. I'm so pumped about it. Coats are perfect for Los Angeles weather because even in the summertime, it can get really chilly at night. So you find yourself like wearing coats all the time. So I'm really pumped about this one because I know I'm gonna get a lot of use out of it. So those are my April favorites. You guys can always ask me questions in the comments below. Tell me if you're buying yourself anything nice this month because you also deserve it. You can find me on Instagram. I'm at Susan Yara, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.